Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. And once again we have a spectator mode replay. Today we are doing Soraka. And yeah, I am really glad that people are starting to turn on their spectator mode, because it makes it so much easier for me. So I'm going to remove this, I think, and just pull up the scoreboard every now and then. Yeah, so we can see the start items here on everyone, and only Graves still AFK apparently. Yep, he hasn't done anything yet, and I'm sure he will come in at some point. So yeah, the enemy team guarding their jungler. Not actually, they don't actually have vision on their blue, so the enemy team could be standing over here and they wouldn't even know, or could be walking into this brush and they wouldn't know until it's too late. But yeah, this team is pretty, pretty big early game. Jax is standing over here, so they don't even have their full thing, but they have a potential 3 stuns. Jax has a stun, this guy has a stun, he definitely has a stun level 1, and this guy definitely has a stun level 1. So yeah, very dangerous to defend that, obviously, or to go offensive on that, obviously. So what's his name, Maokai, getting this the raid camp, but really slow on that raid camp. That is amazing. And Graves is still AFK. So yeah, this is not the best thing to happen for Maokai. Obviously he didn't nuke down his raids enough, and therefore took a lot of damage there. And now, well, it took him a long time to do this, and yeah, fortunately for him, Soraka was here to do the damage. And wow, this was such a nice bait. Wow, Annie. Pro Annie, man. I don't know if she actually saw that coming, but the stun was actually enough to well, to draw them into that bush. And nicely played. Wow. Oh man. Oh, that feels so bad when that happens to you, that 2 people are randomly showing up and killing you. So yeah, the Jax, or whatever it is getting pretty low here. It is indeed Jax. So Graves has returned to the lane, or has finally gone into the lane, and yeah, we'll have to see how he does. That was his first minion kill. That is pretty amazing. There's already 12 minion kills behind right off the bat, which makes it really hard for him to come back even now, because, well, obviously Sivir already pushed the lane, and he is not going to be able to nuke down all of these minions, because yeah, his skills don't do any damage yet, and he has to, oh come on, missing the easy minions there after they get hit by the tower. And he is at 7 now, so he's only 7 behind, but still, if you're 7 behind this early, that is pretty bad. So hopefully he will pick that up. Yeah, this is a ranked game, so it's kind of amazing that people AFK in ranked games. And yeah, it is, I don't know what ELO. It's, yeah, somewhere between 16 and 1800 ELO. So it's yeah, medium high ELO, and it is well, that's obviously excellent for the gameplay we're going to see. So yeah, putting that off, because yeah, otherwise I have such a small screen, man. Can't see anything. So I will try to keep turning it on whenever I can. And Soraka in some trouble here. Actually, drawing the Tarek really far into their territory, but she is going to be fine. And oh, Graves needs to be healed. There is no heal. Yeah, drawing the Sivir into overextending as well, and they are going to get a double kill out of this. No, Graves not enough damage. Doesn't have enough. He should have started off with the Doran's Blade here, by the way, because he has a healing support, and that way he could do way more damage. He would be, he would have more HP even, because he would have 80 more HP from the Doran's Blade, instead of having the extra movement speed. But he has quick draw, so he shouldn't really worry too much about movement speed. Although it can be very useful to dodge those skill shots from Sivir. On the other hand, with a stun on the enemy team, it is pretty hard to, well, avoid those things. And with, yeah, Tarek's stun is pretty easy to hit. Obviously it is targeted, so you don't really have to do anything to hit it, but it has a pretty decent range, I meant. So both of them coming back in lane. And yeah, at least Graves got a kill now. Yeah, let's watch the kill in mid. I forgot I could actually do that. So Annie is level 6, and yeah, she's just going to bear stun him. The Tibber stun going down, and Annie actually surviving at very low HP. It's about 100. So she could have taken one more auto attack, or one more card, or whatever. But yeah, it was close at least. But doing a good job. Obviously, if you outlevel your opponent by 2 levels and you have an ultimate and they don't, then it is your turn to become aggressive, and they definitely went aggressive there. So drawing in the enemy fire once again, but once again going to die for that. And once again, Graves is going to pick up the kill here. Yeah, the stun isn't going to work every time for Tarek. Oh, yep, but he does go down. Nice work on Nocturne. And that's because this ward is not in the correct position against the Nocturne. Against the Nocturne should be over here. Probably over here would be good enough as well. But yeah, this is definitely not a good place to ward against Nocturne. Because Nocturne with his ultimate can jump over this ward pretty easily. And he normally will jump from here or so, if he really has all the time in the world. But yeah, well, that's what you get for not playing enough support, Nubius. He normally plays junglers and top laners and such. Now the ward positioning against Nocturne is really difficult, because every Nocturne player will jump from a different spot and will have different skills with his... well, he will have a different skill level in using his ultimate. So, yeah, jumping from this spot would be probably the best, because it is very hard to ward, and especially if you run in through this lane instead of this lane, people will never see you coming. And I think you can reach most of the bottom lane. Obviously this Nocturne running all the way over here before using his ultimate, which was pretty amazing. And Annie is going to die here. She did attempt to get out of that by killing the Nocturne, but yeah, didn't really manage to do that at all. So the ultimate is up and running for Soraka now. And if she had that a little bit earlier, she might have been able to save Annie there. And they are going to go for Dragon, really? So no pink wards, no nothing. It is going to be risky to do this, to say the least. But at least they got a kill before they are doing this. And the enemy team is coming in because they obviously saw that with the ward that's over there, and they do interrupt this this dragon. They can go on. Well, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, dude, there was this free kill on Tarek, and now they lose both. So both enemy champions getting out, and oh, they do get the Tarek, never mind, but they do trade that for Annie. And Nocturne may still die. No, 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 Nocturne will be fine. Oh no, he might not be. Thought he came back in, but fortunately for him, he is not that stupid. And Maokai, come on dude, just run away. How did he not? Oh, his card timed out. Oh, that's cute. I think his card timed out. Hang on. So we have the card here. Yeah, it timed out, and he doesn't have a new one. Hahaha, noob. So yeah, once you pick it, well, no, once you start it, your card will time out eventually. It doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen in these kind of situations. And yeah, that's why he didn't get the kill on this jungler, so the Maokai. Anyway, the Soraka dying over there to the Twisted Fate. Has really not been able to stay alive through much of it, 0 and 3. And well, she did get a couple of kills for her carry, so the first 2 deaths were definitely good. And trying to save the Maokai here, actually succeeding in that, but yeah, really running the wrong way there.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So yeah, losing the bottom turret here, and it may actually be due to the fact that Graves missed the first wave still, because yeah, it is really important to get all of those minions. And oh, is he going to get out? Wow, going to get the kill here. Oh, excellently played. Almost got the kill on this Tarek, and Tarek not managing to do anything. Well, he did get the kill eventually, but he shouldn't have been there in the first place. So another 300 gold for this Annie, which is excellent since Soraka just died to her opponent. And yeah, I really love this skin, man. Reverse Annie, it is the best. That's probably not the best, but it's a really excellent skin. I like it a lot. It's really creative. And Annie is in some real trouble. Oh, once again not getting the stun card. Twisted Fate, dude. He may have some lag issues or so. I don't know. I don't understand. So warding up the dragon from behind because he's afraid of the enemies. The enemies saw him there. And they know that Soraka is near, but Soraka is not a real dragon stealer, and they're not going to be able to do anything here. So yeah, the bush is warded. She notices that now, and yeah, dragon is gone. So they have decent ward coverage. Let's see, I should be able to check that. Yeah, they have decent ward coverage over here, but nowhere else. I mean, there are 3 wards over here, and there are no wards on the rest of the map. So the enemy team has 2 wards over here, 1 over here, 1 over here, and 1 over here. They have way better ward coverage. And yeah, that of course makes up for a lot of the information, or well, gives you a lot of the information that you need to make these plays. And yeah, Graves now finally able to farm his heart out, and he is at 84 versus the 47 on Sivir. Really? Okay, she had all the time in the world to farm and all the chances she needs. Against Graves she should do pretty well, and they are going to pick her up. So Twisted Fate coming in, this time with a gold card, but it's not going to do anything at all. Not going to result in anything. And once again, there is no ward against this Nocturne. Because this ward, yeah, that was there to see if people were coming for the backside of the dragon or something like that. I don't really understand this ward, but it has been proven useful. Now yeah, this one is to spot dragon, but it doesn't really spot outside of the thing. And yeah, if you don't have the ability to steal dragon, there is no real reason for you to watch the enemy take it. So to spend the ward just on seeing whether dragon is still there or whether the enemy is taking it. And yeah, they are going to get out even though they have no vision over what's happening, but probably because they have no vision over what's happening. And Jax is going to go mid lane here. And bottom lane is having some interesting fights as well. So once again, Soraka getting stunned and Graves able to just keep pounding on the enemies. And oh, Jax is coming here now, going to kill the Soraka immediately. And oh wow, so much damage. A triple kill for Jax there. That is not good to have. But they may actually be able to pick off the Jax if they... No, if they had a flash, I wanted to say, but he gets to jump to a minion. And they are going to... Yeah, they are going to be able to pick him off, but they refuse to take him. And once again, a double kill for the enemy champion. So, yeah, so far not really the best play on our team. They are, hang on, because I can't see it from here. If someone knows the shortcut to the score display, please send me a message, not a comment, because I would really appreciate that if I knew that. I know that tab is used for the scoreboard, which is way more useful. So they are behind by 5k gold here, which is quite a lot. Yeah, somewhat due to the fact that they lost 2 turrets. And yeah, they're 2 kills behind. But I think a big part in that is the minions. Actually, well, yeah, 97. The 3 guys around 100, and here it's only 2 guys. And Annie is still ramping up to that 100. As well as Tarek having 23 with Soraka has 5, so it's 20 minions for him that he's ahead. And obviously Soraka shouldn't take too many minions, but still, if Tarek does have well, more minions, then I should add them to the score. So, yeah, risky business here. And are they actually going to be able to stop this enemy invade in their jungle? Because this is getting a little bit too aggressive. Yep, there we go. They are able to pick up one of them. And the blue buff is still up. They are going to be able to grab this guy as well. Come on. There we go. Annie doing a good job. Annie having 7 kills already. That is quite a lot. And where are we with the Soraka? Oh, yeah, we're doing Baron. So everyone's at Baron. So yeah, after getting a few kills, obviously you want to make sure that you can benefit from that. The enemy does see this happening, but they're not in range to do anything about it. Yeah, wildcards from Twisted Fate not really going to do anything. They're going to do about 400 damage, but the smite is about 700, so they should have no problem at all getting that. And yeah, just continuing on. So for those of you who sent me a game in the past, I got a warning from Hotmail that I had to clean up my inbox or I wouldn't be able to receive any more any more games, any more emails. And that's because everyone has a 5 megabytes attachment to their email, and I had not cleaned up my inbox since I created the email address. So you can see how that is, would flood my inbox a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I had to delete all of the old games. So not only the ones that I already did, but just all of the old ones of like, 2 or more patches ago. So if you have interesting games to send me, please do. Because my inbox is pretty empty at the moment. I almost did everything that's still in there. Almost did every game that was sent to me. So yeah, please send me some more games, and especially if it's Dominion, that would be appreciated. 3v3 would be appreciated. And of course, strange strategies are always good. Dude, it doesn't prevent turret fire. You should know that. Non-turret sources. Non-turret sources. So Maokai not knowing what his champion actually does, and therefore using his ultimate for no good reason. Well, it will be up soon enough, but still. It's kind of a waste of a cooldown. And yeah, it is back up now. So I shouldn't really complain about it too much, but still. It's kind of slow. So with the Baron, they should now be able to push this lane pretty much until the inhibitor. And yeah, it depends on what they're going for. I mean, they can also go for top lane, get the outer turrets there, and go from there. But yeah, they do get pushed back here. That is quite surprising. Because yeah, the Baron buff really provides you with a lot of good stuff. And you need to utilize that to, well, to actually make an advantage of that Baron buff. So Soraka can actually, or should actually be able to see this guy standing there. With the Star Call. Because the Star Call lights up when enemies are near. So she will be able to see someone standing in the bush like that. Oh, sorry, that was my mouse. Rather, my mouse hand twitching a little bit. And the enemy going super aggressive here on Graves. Taking out Graves and then Soraka. And a stun card coming out, but a very nice flash there from Annie. Unfortunately, they can obviously tower dive her, just no problem. And they are going to manage to... Oh, wow, that actually missed. Almost picking off that guy. But yeah, really aggressive tower dive there, and it really worked out well for the enemy team. Because now, yeah, it's just that there is no dragon, there is no Baron, so they cannot really do anything else than take their own red buff. And for the rest, yeah, there's not a whole lot else to do. Mauko going back home. And yeah, the whole team back up again. And Dragon will be, Baron will be coming up pretty soon, I believe. I think all of the Baron buffs are gone. Yeah, so it's within 3 minutes. After the Baron buff times out, it's exactly 3 minutes until the respawn. And yeah, well, because of that, I would like to have a Baron timer here somewhere, so let's set like Dragon 2 minutes 40 seconds, Baron 2 minutes 30 seconds. But yeah, well, we don't have that yet. I guess it's all still in development, and those kind of well, fancy things, someone has to come up with the idea and then program it in the replay system. And that is of course something that I am not capable to do, because, well, I don't live in Australia, where this replay system actually originates from, as far as I know at least. Because I think it is made by some Australian guys, and it really works well, so I really appreciate them investing all of this time to make this work, to make this replay system, because it is really good to have. So quick draw and flash is going to save the Graves here. And Maokai is in big trouble. Soraka having to flash out. Hang on, what? Why did she flash there? She was over here. And then, yeah, so the Maokai is in some trouble here. And yeah, she actually just flashed for no reason. So probably lost her character in the battle. I don't know exactly what happened, but she did flash. Definitely saw that. And yeah, the heal going down on Graves here. And Graves, yeah, getting that extra little bit of tankiness. But unfortunately everything else on cooldown for Soraka. She used everything in the team fight, obviously. And the heal was back up, but that's about all. Oh, come on. Yeah, die already. So I think he just put the ignite on her, so the second ignite or something like that.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So they do get the turret now, and Baron is back up indeed. Indeedio. So let's see the death timers on the purple team. So 2 of them coming up now, and the most important one, the jungler, is still down. So they can go for it right now. Enemy team coming in. Wow, that was really risky on Taric. Because Taric could have been killed so easily there. Everyone just standing around. And yeah, if they were doing Baron, then Taric would have died. So not sure what his deal was, why he did that. Soraka now with the Oracle's Elixir, making sure that she can spot those things. And why is he going back? This is such a dangerous time to go back, man. It's a good thing the enemy didn't see that, because then they would have definitely gone for Baron. But yeah, well, Soraka didn't see that. Okay, I think Graves did see it, but he couldn't reach it. And he probably just typed it in the chat, but I cannot see the chat. Yeah, they do get the ward now. So yeah, we're kind of in a standstill here. Let's take a look at the items. So Graves pretty much completed what he needs to build. And oh, so much damage on Soraka right away. Loses the Oracle. Well, did pay off a little bit because she took out a lot of the wards. But are they going to manage to win this team fight in such a way that they can do Baron? No, they are not, because Renekton went down, and that was the moment that it wouldn't work anymore. Yeah, so let's just push this turret finally. No, you can't do Baron. And getting this turret, yeah, with an AP and a jungler really isn't going to work. So yeah, Graves is way ahead of Sivir here, because Sivir is behind by about 70 minions. As well as 4 kills, but yeah, the 4 kills are really not her fault. The minions are her fault. Because Sivir Taric should be able to farm against anyone. Anyone except for Jarvan Leona, that is. But yeah, once again, they are going to group up around this Baron, I'm assuming. Everyone is back up, and they are going to start Baron right away. So our team needs to react here, and that means that yeah, they need to group up first. Oh, come on. Taric taking a lot of Baron damage there, but it's not going to matter too much. And he gets taken out after getting a kill, so that's good in general. But Taric, yeah, he took way too much Baron damage and didn't run out in time. So all in all, they got a very nice team fight here, and Soraka in some trouble here, because she is not going to win this fight on her own. Oh, backing off. Wow, Nocturne doesn't have the guts necessary to actually go in for that. Oh, they did grab the Baron, so he didn't get to smite steal that.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And yeah, they should have taken out that ward, obviously. But this turret's finally going down. It's been annoying me for so long, man. It was a free turret. Just get it already. Yeah, this minion wave coming to destroy this turret. And no, it's actually stopped outside of turret range, so it should be okay. And what are we going to do this time with the Baron buff? So definitely not planning to push the top lane here. And yeah, they are going to do Dragon at least, so that's another 1000 gold for the team. And that of course is a good deal of yeah, well, of extra gold that you need as a team, and if you can get it, then you should really take it. So yeah, the dragon has been the sole property of the enemy team so far, and yeah, going home here. Yeah, now they finally get to take one for themselves. And yeah, blue buff is gone, red buff is gone. This blue buff is still up though, and someone needs to take that before the enemies are going to take it. So Annie doesn't have a blue buff here. She could really use one, because her spells, the cooldown on her spells is mainly what stops her from doing damage at this point. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off again, because I feel there's a big fight incoming and I want to have as much vision of that as possible. So the spell shield on Sivir not preventing any damage from Annie. And oh, there's the big fight coming. Yeah, Maokai going down, the rest of the team backing off. The Soraka was missing from this fight. And is Twisted Fate actually going to teleport in? Yes, he is. And they are going to turn around to kill the Twisted Fate, but Annie might die as well here. Oh, she actually stays alive at very low HP, but that means she can still do damage. And wow, that was a great job on the team. So Annie doing a good job of just running out and coming back in later. Soraka healing her, and all in all, just a very nice team fight. Graves doing the damage that he needed, but doing those, yeah, those excellent plays, man. So this time surviving with the oracles alive, and yeah, there are no more wards on the map for the purple team, so It is not going to be a very effective oracles. But it's all good, it's all good.
Has been destroyed.
So Trinity Force on Graves, which kind of explains why he does so much damage, or he did so much damage in that team fight. Because that really adds a lot to your potential, your damage potential. Because it adds 150 damage every 2 seconds, and your burst is going to be increased by so much because of that. Obviously he needs to have Last Whisper here, and he's probably going to buy that right now. Yep, there we go. Enemy team all going for Maokai here, and Maokai just walking out, no problem. So the enemies keep jungling, that's good. They keep trying to get the golds, and Maokai is a little bit too close to the enemies here. And he may actually go down if they go for him, and they are going to go for him. No, he dies. So yeah, 4 versus 1, that means the rest of the team can just push this. Just get that, and then get out. But yeah, this is obviously, oh, the mobility on this team. Let's rewind that, because I don't like that. I can now actually rewind the legs, especially these kind of fights. Oh, nicely done. Actually, well, taking down the Twisted Fate with great ease there. And he is going to, wow, get a lot of damage done. Annie and Graves really the ones that need protection. And yeah, they do get the protection they need. Although Graves really doesn't need any protection anymore. Because, well, he has so much lifesteal and so much damage. And that's why lifesteal is so overpowered. I mean, having a carry that doesn't need protection, what the hell? What's that all about, man? So anyway, getting the last hit on the Nexus. Getting the win here. And yeah, doing a good job at Soraka. So hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.